So welcome back everyone to yet another Nottingham Forest match preview, and this time it is Leeds United at home. By far and away one of the biggest games that I've previewed so far. We've done Chelsea, but that was only big in terms of the team, not really the competition. This is huge for our season against Leeds. Now both teams slipped up as well. Leeds lost to Wigan Athletic. That is Wigan at home. Mind you, we did lose to Wigan as well earlier on in the season. And we also somehow lost to Birmingham. So yeah, both of us have slipped up, which kind of makes the situation a bit more different because if we'd both won, we would have both been on a high, and now we've both lost to teams that we should have really beaten. And also, one more thing to mention, make sure to go and check out the podcast that I am on between me, De Rossi FC and Mackerel. It is over on De Rossi's channel, link in the description as well, so make sure to go and check that out. And yeah, every week we're going to be talking about football. That's going to be the main topic, of course. This also FIFA and non-football as well. We will do a topic that's just completely random as well. So it's all good stuff. Hope you enjoy it. Go and check it out. Subscribe to both of the lads as well. And eventually the podcast will come onto my channel as well. It will alternate every week. So yeah, go and check it out. And of course, Leeds are known for being bottlers. Bottling United is one of their nicknames, and they seem to be falling back into that kind of category again. They only just managed to beat Millwall 3-2 at home. Millwall are a decent team, of course, but still, they were 2-0 down at home in their own backyard, and they ended up coming back in the second half, which is good, credit to them, but still, they were 2-0 down, and they also lost to QPR away, which is not good because they're struggling. A 2-0 loss at home to Sheffield Wednesday, a fair opponent to go down to, but again, they lost 2-0 at home. And a narrow defeat to Arsenal, which is, you know, a good team, really, to go down to. And they actually played really well in that fixture. They looked like a Premier League team in that game. And they drew with their other promotion rivals in West Brom. That was 1-1 that game. And this game, I feel, could be something similar. I don't think it's going to be easy to get a win. We can beat them because it's been quite a long while since we actually lost to Leeds. And last season we drew with them 1-0 at their place, and we also won 4-2 at home. So if we can do it with the team we had last season, which was decent but not quite as good as this one, then we can do it again here. I'm pretty sure of that. And the fact that we tend to be good against big teams. We beat Brentford recently as well. So why on earth can we not beat Leeds? I don't understand why we can't. But I do think it is going to be a very tight game. Of course, one of their best players is probably Patrick Bamford. He's their top scorer with 12 goals. However, though, a lot of Leeds fans don't like him, from what I can gather. I think it's also good because they want to see John Kevin Augustinsson play. Of course, he's been loaned in from Leipzig. Champions League experience as well. Very young, exciting player. A top player to play for someone like Leeds. I do understand why they're a bit annoyed that he wasn't playing. And I reckon he will play against us. He may have even been saving him for the game against Forest. Normally, games against Leeds are very tight, and I expect this one to be no different because both of us are well and truly in the promotion race. Particularly Leeds, I'd say, got a little bit more of the advantage. Leeds are 1 point off the top behind West Brom. We are 4 points off the top in 4th place. Now, he could potentially have gone second with a win against Leeds if we'd won our last game, because if we would have won, they would have lost, and a win against Leeds on Saturday would have put us second in the league. But no, we're Forest, and all we can do now is go 1 point behind them. So again, we threw it away. And it's games like that against Birmingham that make me think, are we actually good enough, and do we actually deserve to get promoted? And I think to myself, no, not really. But then when we go and beat Brentford, I'm on a massive high, and I think, yeah, we could actually do something well. We could actually do well in the Premier League, and then we go and lose to Birmingham, and I get all our optimism is gone. Like that is what a football fan's being about, and particularly Forest. You get that quite a bit being a Forest fan as well. And also, I actually forgot to mention, I'm going to be going over all of our transfer activity over the last month. So let's just get straight into it. Of course, we brought in 3 players. Adama Diakabi, a winger, who so far, from what I've seen of him, hasn't done that well. I do know that a lot of Huddersfield fans weren't that impressed with him either. So I don't really know why we've signed him. I hope he can prove them all wrong, but apparently he missed like a few sitters against Birmingham. But at the same time, I also heard that he actually made a bit of an impact. But yeah, and we've also brought in Gaitang Bong from Brighton, which is a bit of a meme in itself, that name. But I expect Bong to do alright for us. I know in the Premier League he wasn't that good, but again, it's still Premier League experience. And I'm pretty sure he used to play for Olympiacos. In fact, yes, he did. And in that time at Olympiacos, he played in the Champions League, or at least the Europa League. So that is a good thing as well. He's got European experience. Same with Diakabi. He's played in the Champions League before. And same with our other man we've brought in, Uno da Costa. The one that I'm excited about the most. He has played in the Europa League for Strasbourg. And we've signed him for around about £1 million. A striker, of course. He's taken our number 9 shirt, which is great to see. Bong's got number 6. And Diakabi's got 14, replacing Rafa Mir, who was completely useless for us, of course. I'm excited about Da Costa. He hasn't got the greatest record for Strasbourg. As far as I know, he's only scored like 5 goals for Strasbourg in like 20-odd games. So that isn't amazing. Guys saying Bong's only played 4 games this season for Brighton. So, yeah, it's not really a surprise that they sold him. But overall, he did actually play quite a bit, and he's also got a lot of championship experience, getting promoted with Brighton as well. So that is a good thing as well. I keep saying as well, stop saying it. Overall, I graded all of the Premier League teams recently. Go and check that video out if you've not seen it. And yeah, I'm going to do it again here. I'm going to give our business in a C grade. I think that's fair enough. I think we could have done a little bit more, and the areas we have improved, I probably would have gone for somebody better than Diakabi. I think Bong's a good pickup. I mean, I'm not sure. Like, he's in his 30s, but I think he can offer something for us. And Da Costa, we'll see. I do hope he does a good job. But as for our transfers out, Chema has gone to Getafe, which I'm a little bit disappointed about. It wasn't anything amazing, Chema, but he had European experience. I'm pretty sure he has. But he's gone to Getafe, who are actually 3rd in the league, which is mad. But Chema, he did all right for us. He filled in quite well for Ribeiro. So I don't really know why we sold him, really. I know he wasn't doing insane or anything like that. He maybe wanted somebody a little bit more experienced and just more suited to being a left back. But yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed about that. But at the same time, I don't really care. We've also loaned out Pantilimon to Omanoa Nicosia. That's totally how you say it. He was completely frozen out of the team. He never got a look in. So, like, is it really a surprise? We may as well sold him because we've got Jordan Smith, Samba, and if we really need him, Murik as well. Yakum's gone to Nastiale or something like that. They're a Uruguayan team. He's gone for free. Another player that was completely neglected and just frozen out of the team, which is quite harsh, really. We also got rid of Robinson to Sheffield United, a left back. He's going to go and warm the bench like Osborne does, so go and enjoy yourself, mate. And Liam Bridcut has gone on loan to Lincoln, another player that is just not going to get anywhere near the first team. Like, the only picture I can find is one of a Forest kit 2 seasons ago. I can't even remember him wearing last season's Forest shirt. Luke Steele's gone to Millwall. He was already there, so that's, I think, amazing. And Albert Adoma has gone to Cardiff on loan, which is quite sad because Adoma is a great lad. He's such a brilliant character, you know. I think that is one thing we are going to lose with Adoma. His vibe, his character, how funny he was, and, you know, Uncalaba, his nickname. Great, but he wasn't the greatest player in the world. He just offered a lot of experience and banter it to the dressing room, I'm sure. But other than that, he wasn't really playing much. Most of the games he was on the bench, so I do get why we got rid of him. But to be honest, I prefer him to Diakabi, to be honest. But we'll see how Diakabi does. So let me know in the comments your thoughts on all of our transfer business. Do you think it was a good window? Should we have done more? Are you unhappy about who we've bought in or who we've got rid of as well? Just let me know your thoughts. And also, do you think we'll beat Leeds this weekend? I'm going to go for either a 1-0 draw or maybe a 2-1 Forest. I think we could win with us being at home. I think we could get something against Leeds. I think definitely a draw, I'd be more than happy with that. A loss would be quite disappointing, even though it is Leeds. But still, I think we could get a result. I really do. But that is it for yet another Forest preview. I'm not going to go through my lineup because I just say the same thing every week. I mean, let me know in the comments, would you like me to keep doing that or not? But I just basically say the same team every week. So, yeah, let me know if you want me to keep that in. But, yeah, that is it for the preview. There'll be a Forest career mode video coming out tomorrow. And just to let you all know, if you got to this point in the video, you don't want to miss the next episode because it is quite a good one. Well, yeah, we played one hell of a game against Man City in the Champions League. Both games were fantastic. So I really do hope you give that a watch. And also Leicester as well in that episode. So it's a big one. And also, make sure to go and check out the podcast that I am on with Mackwell and Rossi FC over on Rossi FC's channel. Go and subscribe to both of them. They're great lads, do great content. And yeah, just talking all stuff about football, the transfer window, our top bands and artists. So we don't just do football, we're going to do like non-football every week as well. And that podcast will alternate, so one week it will eventually come on my channel as well. So yeah, it's called the Chips or Crisps podcast. Don't ask me why, it was Macklaw's idea. But yeah, we just wanted to be unique. But until next time, like and subscribe to Eds Gaming. And I'll see you very soon.